The driver got out, he's looked at the front, he's come back and he's gone, "We have a problem." On our way to Laos from Cambodia, and we've just stopped after a couple of hours driving because the van has overheated, so we're not quite sure what's happening right now. We're just going to have to wait and find out how the driver's going to sort it out. But this is a super quiet road. We've not seen many cars, we've not seen much happening. We're just, you know, leading onto the border. Don't know. I don't even know how to begin. Yeah, the good news is we made it to Laos. So since our bus broke down, it took quite a while to...
Couple of hours extra. We should be
nearly there.
Yeah, you said half.
So we should be there in an hour, and now we definitely won't be. So it took a little while, but we managed to get our very broken bus to a spot where we changed to another bus. We had a quick break.
Stopping every literally 5 minutes to top up water.
It was just overheating so much, and every time we'd all run out of water. We'd all given him all our bottles of water and stuff.
Thanks for the free waters.
Yeah. So yeah. So then we get on another bus. It takes us to the Cambodian-Laotian border, and we crossed out of Cambodia into Laos fine. And actually we crossed into Laos fine as well. It's just that there's a bit of a queue because
extra fees everywhere.
Oh yeah, and more extra fees than we were told about, and we were already ready for extra fees.
I think we paid $6 each extra.
It was only meant to be $3. Either way, that happened. And then what you had to do is you had to get on a different bus on the Laotian side. But just as we were about to get on our bus,
literally about 50 metres away from the bus, like a bit on the side,
it drove away. And so we're kind of looking at the guy who told us which one was our bus, and he makes a quick phone call. And then gets us onto this bus, which we don't know who he's asked permission for or anything like that, but it's going to the same town that we are. And so now we're on this proper bus instead of a little crammed minibus, which is actually quite nice. It's a step up, isn't it? So that's the story in Balamory today. The next day, but we didn't really. That wasn't the end of our story yesterday. So after we got on the big bus, the big fancy bus, there was kind of more to it. So we were sat around for ages waiting, and then it turned out, well, the people who were holding up the queue earlier at the immigration, the wife came onto the bus and she asked everybody if we could help her out, and it was because her husband was from Congo, wasn't he?
He was travelling on a Congolese passport.
He was travelling on a Congolese passport, and despite him having a perfectly valid visa that they'd got from the embassy,
like a week earlier. Yeah,
a week earlier, they wouldn't let him in, and they were asking him to prove that he had over $1,000 US to let him into the country.
Yeah, so she asked to kind of band together, yeah.
It was just so that they could show them at the window and then literally hand the money straight back.
So that he could afford to sustain himself in Laos, which they managed to get, and that was all fine in the end.
But even then they were a bit like, well, you just got it off your friends.
Yeah.
But somehow they managed to get through, and he was obviously very upset, and I don't blame him. It was very blatant discrimination against him because he was the only black person in the group. But that held everyone up for a good while. And in the end, we finally got to Paxi, I don't know, like 2.5 hours after we were meant to. And now we're on today. Oh yeah. So we were dropped off at the bus stop, which is a different bus stop to what the original company who were going to bring us were. And there's a tuk-tuk outside, and these tuk-tuks are really different from the tuk-tuks everywhere else. They're
Yeah.
just basically,
Motorbike
A
with
mo-
a side saddle.
but not like a proper one, not like one that you see in classic films. Like, it's a trolley with some wheels and a wooden chair on it. So that was fun. And then we asked him how much to go to our hostel, and our hostel's not that far away, and he said $5. And it was expensive, but we were tired. We were like, okay, fine, whatever. And then he got us to the hostel like 5 minutes later,
Yeah.
and we gave him $5, and he was like, $15. And we were like, no, we're not paying you $15. And he kind of shrugged and walked away.
I gave him $1 because he said 1.5. So I was like,
$1.5.
well, you want $1 more? No, well, 15 is that?
But
No.
once we got angry, he didn't argue.
No.
You are taking
We're
the
here.
mick. Yeah. So then today we are, because we're only in Patsy for one day, we're going